Hey guys, it's Lizzie here. Today I'm going to show you how to do this shimmery brown smoky eye. So if you want to know how to recreate this look, then just keep watching. Thank you. So for my primer today I'm going to use Complexion Rescue by Bare Minerals in the palest shade Opal. So I'm going for this particular primer because it's SPF 30 and it's also very light coverage and very moisturising. And I have quite dry skin at the moment. Now for my foundation, I'm going to use a mixture of Kat Von D's Lock It Tattoo foundation, and I'm going to add a few of these shade adjusting drops from the Body Shop just to lighten the colour, because this is shade 46 and I'm most probably shade 42, but I've run out of that at the moment. I'm just going to pat that all over my skin and then just buff it in. As you can most probably tell, I've recently dyed my hair, so that's why my hairline's all pretty purple. I'm just going to leave my foundation settle into my skin, but I am going to set the area of my eyelids so that I can blend out the eyeshadows a lot more smoothly. I'm just using a translucent powder for this. Now I'm just going to take Tease from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette and just run that through my crease. And then when there's less product on the brush, I'm just going to do small circular motions just to start blending that out. Now I like it to be quite dark and heavy under the start of the eyebrow, but if that isn't your preference, then don't worry at all, you don't have to do that, you can just do the standard crease shape. So I'm just going back to the first brush just to start blend out the edges of that a little bit more. Now for the eyelid, I'm going to take this dark brown colour in the bottom corner of the BH Cosmetics Foiled Eyed palette, and I'm going to take that on a damp brush. So I'm just going to pat that all over the eyelid. And the reason I damped my brush was because it basically helps to prevent any fallout, and it makes the eyeshadows even more foiled, so it gives them a nice metallic sheen. Now when you've got something a bit like that, so it's a bit of a mess, you want to take a bit of the product on a small pencil brush that's dry and just start to blend out the edges. Products are a lot easier to blend when they're dry. Then once you've done that, you want to take Tease on your crease brush and just go back over the edges to blend it out further. So that's most of the eyelid done. Now we're going to do our under eye concealer and the under eye area. So I'm going to take a highlighter by Estee Lauder and just run that under my eyes. I'm just going to blend that out with a concealer brush and just sort of pat it into the skin. The reason you want to pat the brush instead of swiping it is because then it will keep the product exactly where you've placed it. And what I like to do is one eye at a time and always have my powder brush ready just to set that before it creases. So now we're basically going to use the same two colours under the eye, so I'm taking Tease again on that crease brush and just running it close to the lash line, joining it up on the outer and inner corner. I still haven't set the rest of my foundation yet, so I know it looks a bit weird because it's a bit shiny and a bit all over the place. But I don't like to set it until after I've done the eye makeup, just in case there's any fallout or any mistakes. And then again, blend that out with your powder brush. The one with your skin tone powder on, or a translucent powder, something like that. And then going to take that tiny pencil brush from earlier with the nice metallic lid colour and just run that close to the lash line. I'm going all the way around the eye. I don't think I'm going to do an inner corner highlight yet, so yeah, if you want that you can just miss out that area and add a nice shimmery colour in there. Now for my eyeliner, I'm going to use Kiko's Lasting Gel Eyeliner and a thin eyeliner brush from MAC. Now I've not used gel eyeliner in about 3 years. As you most probably know, I always use the Kat Von D eyeliner in Trooper, but I find that in pictures it's so shiny, so I wanted a matte eyeliner, which is why I bought this one, but I am a bit rubbish at it, so just be patient with me. That's why I did this eye first off camera, just to sort of practice a bit more. So I'm starting off really thin on the inner corner and then gradually getting thicker towards the outer corner. Okay, we're doing fine, I think. Just need to make it a little bit thicker to match up to the other side. Just a top tip for you, so that your product doesn't dry out, I always put it on a surface, sort of flat down, so it's on a palette on the floor. That way you don't have to keep closing it, and also it's not just sat there open, sort of reacting to the air. Okay, I think that's the closest I'm going to be able to match them up for the time being, and I don't want to keep going over it and potentially ruining it. So, I'm now going to do my mascara. For my mascara I'm going to use Sumptuous Extreme, which is by Estee Lauder. I'm then going to take Rimmel's Scandalised Pencil and use that on my tight line and waterline. And then also take that same mascara under the eye. This is a massive brush, so just be careful. And now I'm going to set my foundation just using a translucent powder. And once I've applied that powder, I just like to go back over with that same brush, no extra product on it, and just sort of lightly buff the whole area. I find that it helps not make the powder look so settled on top of the skin, but if my skin is particularly sort of flaky and dry, then I would avoid this step because it would just sort of show that up a lot more. Okay, for my brows I'm going to use Tease by Decay again, same colour as what I used on my eyelid. I'll do one eyebrow at a time so you can see the difference. I'm now going to use L'Oreal's Brow Artist Plumper in the medium dark shade, just to set that and to add a bit more sort of volume to the eyebrows. It has tiny fibres in it which stick to the end of your eyebrow nail. So you can see that the eyebrow still looks quite natural, but there's a lot more definition there, and it's a lot darker and a neater shape. So I'll just do the other eyebrow and then I'll be right back. Now for my lashes I'm going to use Ardell's Demi-Whispies. I've just placed the glue on the lash band and I'm going to wait about 20 seconds or so for that to get tacky and then place it on my eyelid. Now I like to take the lash right in the middle with a pair of tweezers and place it onto the centre of my lash line and press it in place. Now I just leave it there. Now I know the inner and outer corner aren't attached, but I like to make sure that the centre really sticks first and then I can tuck the corners in. So then what I do is I'm going to get the outer corner and just stretch it around and really press it into the lash line. And then I'm going to take the inner corner and do the same thing. And then I get the tweezers and just lightly clamp my eyelashes and the false lashes together. You can use an eyelash curler for this, if you find it a bit less intimidating. False eyelashes not only add length to your own lashes and make them look thicker and have more volume, but they also help to make it look appear more smoky and sort of blended, which is nice for this sort of eye look that we're going for today. So I'm just going to attach the other eyelash and then I'll be right back. Now I'm just going to use some matte bronzer by Rimmel on my cheeks. Because the eyes are so shimmery, I'm not going to add any blusher because I think the eyes are quite dark and quite intense. So I'm going to add a little bit of this and then possibly a little bit of highlight as well. For my highlight, I'm going to take this pink highlight colour from the Sleek's highlighting palette. Just take that on a small fluffy brush and do that on the tops of my cheeks. And I slightly like to curve it round. And then a little bit on the Cupid's bow as well. So there we go guys, that's the makeup look complete. I hope you enjoyed it and you learnt something new, and if you did enjoy the video please give it a big thumbs up because it makes a huge difference. So thank you so much for watching and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care, bye bye.